Hey YouTube, it's Miranda or Miranda Slim Mission. And this is my 24th week update. I'm just gonna close the door real quick, sorry. I might turn the light on too. Okay, so this week I missed my video last week. I told you guys I was in Mexico. So I went there and it was so much fun. Let me see. Okay, so we'll start with the numbers. This week I gained 2 pounds. I was hoping that I wouldn't gain anything on vacation, but I did. The food there was pretty good. Like, I didn't eat that much, but the stuff I did eat was really good. Lots of pastas and stuff. The first couple days I was drinking a lot. If you're on my Facebook, you can see the pictures. So I did do a bit of drinking. Like the last 2 days, I didn't do as much drinking. Like, we still drank, but I didn't go as crazy because it started to catch up with me. So yeah, I gained 2 pounds. So I think I'm at 272 now, 0.6 or something like that. I got my cast changed because I got it wet. About the 3rd day in or 4th day in, I was really drunk in the pool, and I went up to take a picture, and I fell in the water, and I ruined my camera and my cast. So when I came back on Monday, I requested a new cast. So I'm happy about that because the other cast was really smelly too. So I got this cast. I don't like this cast though because the other one had the protection, like the fiberglass over it, and this one doesn't, and it like flakes off and stuff. Like, it's already, you can see, like, it's like really soft there. It's breaking off. So I think next week I'm getting the fiberglass one. If I wanted to get the fiberglass one this time, I would have had to pay for it. So I decided just give me the regular cast, and I'll just get the fiberglass one next week when I'm having my scheduled appointment. So that's that. I don't know what color I'm gonna get this time, so I don't know, any suggestions? What else? I'll talk about Mexico. It's gonna be a long video, but there was other things I wanted to talk about too. I finished my gym membership. I don't know if we won the challenge yet. The lady in charge is actually on vacation as well, so we find out when she gets back, which is probably next week. And then, so yeah, I'm thinking about changing gyms and going to LA Fitness, which is closer for me, and it's also pretty reasonable price. Like, I think you have to pay the $100 sign up fee, but after that it's $35 a month, and they have a pool, which is what I initially wanted, but because I got a really good deal in the gym I went to, my friend and I went there. So yeah, so I'm planning on switching to that gym. I haven't heard back from the interview yet. I'm hoping, I've hoped so badly that I got it, but haven't heard anything yet. So by the end of April, if I don't hear anything, I will give them a call, and hopefully I get good news. The interview last week, the week before that, I did karaoke, of course. There was something else I wanted to say too, and I think I forgot. I started work again today. I was off for the hand. My insurance company told me to stay off until today, which is weird. I'm surprised they wouldn't want me to go back sooner. You know, free vacation for me, but I was kind of bored sitting at home. So I started again today, and you know, it's going okay. I'm working slower, obviously, because of my issue here, but it was fine. Yeah, back into the routine, waking up early, definitely going to be difficult to get used to again. And geez, I know there was one other thing I wanted to tell you, but I can't remember. So I'm just going to go into Mexico. So we left last Sunday. A friend and I actually work with her. I met her through work, and we stayed at the Xcaret in the Mayan Riviera, and the resort was huge. Okay, so we get on the plane, and I was nervous, but the seats were actually fine, and I didn't need a seatbelt extension. I was so happy about that. And you also got, they gave us breakfast and champagne and snack. I don't remember what the snack was, but you got like eggs and like hash brown potato things. And that was really good. And so we got there. The flight was about 4 hours. So we got there and we were in and out. Like it probably took us, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes to get through. And we got on our bus, and it took about an hour after that to get to our hotel. The plane landed in Cancun, so it took us about an hour to get to our resort. We got to the resort, couldn't check in till 3, so we hung out by the beach or by the pool, and I fell asleep at the pool and got burnt. I don't know if you can see on my arm, you probably can't see that well, but I'm peeling pretty badly. Yeah, you can't really see here, but it's pretty burnt here too. But that's okay. It's turning into a tan now, so as soon as the peeling skin goes away, it will be great. I did use sunscreen though after that. I brought sunscreen, but because I fell asleep, I didn't use any the first day. And the first day I think was like our most memorable day of the whole trip. Like it honestly could not have gone any better. We get to the resort. We chill by the pool for a couple hours. Then probably 4 o'clock, we finally get our room keys and go to a room, unpack our stuff, whatever, hang out there for about an hour. We go and get something to eat, and then we walk by the theater, and I see that there's a sign for karaoke. Hello, I'm like the queen of karaoke here. I love it. And we went to it. I was so nervous. There was like over 100 people there. That's like my biggest crowd ever. I'm usually used to singing in front of like 20. And I got up and I sang At Last. And I'm not kidding you. People stood and applauded, and I could hear them like saying, as I was singing, like, oh, she's the best that we've heard all night or whatever. And every single day after that, people were coming up to me and saying like, oh my God, that was you. And I was like, really? Like, I think that I sing well, but I'm not that great. Like, there's much better singers out there, but it was just so crazy. And I felt so bad for my friend because she sang too. And people were like, oh yeah, you sang too. You were good. I felt so bad for her, but oh my gosh, it was so fun. And we actually met this really great couple that night. They came up and was like, oh, you guys, you were amazing, whatever. And we hung out with them for like 3 days because they ended up leaving on Tuesday, saddest day of my life. But yeah, so we just drank and drank and drank after karaoke. The karaoke was only 1 hour, which was very disappointing. But we got so loaded that night, it was insane. We went to the disco. The disco there in Mexico is not like, it's small. But yeah, there was like a guy there, and a lot of people there were either Canadians, Americans, or from England. And so yeah, there was like this English guy there, and he was like dancing with me and stuff. We hung out, and then I don't know. I think we ended up going swimming at like 5 a.m. and then got in trouble by security because apparently the pool is closed. But whatever. Honestly, it was like the best night ever. We ended up going to sleep at like 6, and I think the next day we woke up like 12. and just pretty much did the same thing every day. Like drank, sat by the pool, went to the beach, ate. Um, we They have a new show every night, so they did like a fire show one night. They did Michael Jackson. Um, I don't know. There was a couple of things. It was really fun. Um, and we met another older couple, which like they were so cool. And they left on I think the Friday, so we only got to hang out with them for a couple days too. And like they were amazing. They were so much fun. And then we met some people from Alberta. Um, they were like our age or my age, 21, 23, brother and sister, and they were really cool too. I did archery and I shot a pellet gun and I actually like hit the target. And that was a lot of fun. And then we went on the booze cruise. So you're basically on like a catamaran boat and you're like sailing in the ocean. I went scuba diving. I like wrapped my arm in saran wrap like 10 times. And so we did that. And we went to this beach. And like there was a cruise there with us, and they were the boob cruise. So all these girls walking around like topless, which was funny. We got in and held a shark. Um, it was a real shark, but it wasn't like a big scary shark. It was a little shark, and apparently it had no teeth. So I'm gonna post more of those pictures up today. But yeah, that was really cool. And then so we got home at like 6, and there was a fight on our boat too. One of the guys got really drunk, and he was just like belligerent, like crazy, angry, whatever. He kept like pouring beer on me and stuff, and his wife or girlfriend had to keep like controlling him, and he would like swing her around and whatever. I don't know. He was weird. And then the next day we went to Coco Bongo. And I wasn't feeling very good on that day, so I only stayed out for like 2 hours. I paid $70 for this ticket. I only stayed out for 2 hours, but it was cool. Like you're in this club and they do like shows, but everybody stands. Like there's no seats in there, and everybody's like squished together like this. You can't even get through. Um, but the drinks and everything in that were included, but they were the most like disgusting drinks you could have ever imagined. So yeah, I ended up taking a taxi back, and then we went to Playa one day and did a little bit of shopping. We were there for maybe 3 hours, just got some souvenirs and stuff. So yeah, like it was just like so nice. Like the beach is there, so nice. The restaurant we went to, an Italian restaurant, which was it was okay. It wasn't that great. We did seafood one night, and that was the night I wasn't feeling very well, and I ordered lobster. I paid $20 for this lobster, and I didn't even take one bite of it. I was so pissed because I love lobster, but I couldn't even eat it. I just wasn't feeling well. Um, and then we did, what was the other two? We had steak one night, and the steak was like the best steak I think I've ever had. And then, shoot, what was the other restaurant we went to? Oh, Chinese. So we got um like chow mein and shrimp and stuff like that, and that was not bad either. Um, so yeah, so like Mexico is amazing. I think I might go to Vegas next month. Um, and if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure that's when the thing is happening, the meet and greet. I could be wrong. It could be this month, but if it is next month, that would be like awesome, perfect timing. So I want to go to that, and that's going to be really fun. And then I think my friend and I might go to Jamaica or something in October, like the end of October. So I just have like all these plans to do traveling and stuff. I'm so excited. Um, we went to Buffalo, my mom and I, yesterday, and I have the hiccups now. And I bought shoes at Payless. Oh my god, the like nicest shoes ever. They're like heels, and they did both the shoes I got were not wide width, and they fit. I was so happy. I got heels, and I got a pair of sandals, and it was like the BOGO thing that they were doing. So I got that, and it was like $38 for 2 pairs of shoes, which I thought was like a pretty good deal. And I'm like frugal with my money, but the one pair of shoes was 36 or something like that. So to get 2 pairs for that price, I thought was really good. Um, 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 Nothing else I think really going on. There's, yeah, back at work. I did my taxes, and I have to pay taxes this year. Like, you obviously pay taxes with your paycheck, but I have to pay like an additional $1,000. I think is ridiculous. So that's another thing I'm kind of like pissed about. And then, um, geez, I don't even know. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Like, sorry for the boring video. Like, other than Mexico, I know that there was one other thing I wanted to tell you, but I say this every video. It never fails. I should write it down because I know that I'm gonna forget what I want to say, and it happens every time. So yeah, so I will see you guys next week. 2 pound gain, which is kind of crappy, but I went on vacation, so I guess it's to be expected. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Okay, if you have any questions, comments, whatever, leave them below. Subscribe if you like the videos, and have a good weekend. Okay, bye guys.